Winston with a Y. Buy one, get one 50% off during Winston's summer sale. Call now or go to winston.com.
Good morning. I'm Frank Buckley. Another L.A. City Council member facing criminal charges this morning. Councilman Curran Price is now charged with embezzlement and perjury. We'll have the details just ahead.
I'm Eric Spillman. Former President Trump's next court date has not yet been scheduled, but he apparently has a strategy for dealing with the 37 criminal counts he's facing. The latest coming up.
Good morning. I'm Lena Bovian, live here in South LA. Right here behind me, this is the Jesse Owens Public Swimming Pool. This is one of 25 LA County public swimming pools cutting hours due to a shortage of lifeguards. We'll have the details coming up next.
And good morning, I'm Lauren Lister in for Jessica Holmes. You may soon see emojis on your medical notes from doctors. We'll explain why.
I think that would upset me. Good morning, I'm Sam Rubin, new here at 8 o'clock. Kendra Wilkinson, we've seen her in the pages of Playboy. She's hung out with the girls next door. Now she's selling mansions. She'll join us live to talk about celebrity real estate. And The Weeknd tries to defend The Idol while some say it's the worst show on television. What does he say? We'll talk about that too coming up.
All right, good morning, everybody. A cloudy, foggy start to the day. Beach areas, a lot of them not getting any sun all the way through the 24-hour period. But once you get inland, it turns out generally to be quite a nice day. Coastal, 69 today. The high, downtown Los Angeles, 73, 77 for the San Fernando Valley. 72, Orange County inland, 80 Inland Empire, and high desert at about 87 degrees. Full details coming up. Let's go to Ginger in traffic.
Yeah, let's talk about your ride. There's something very serious that has developed for our friends traveling through or on the 210. We'll get to that. But this 118, remember the westbound side right at about Porter Ranch Road where those two right lanes remain closed after a pretty serious crash involving a truck that was towing a trailer. The trailer flipped, it got detached and then ended up flipping. We've been at about 11 miles per hour, at times down to 7 miles per hour. With the last units that should be on scene here, the Caltrans crews as well. So a lot going on. We talk about it, right? You got Rinaldi, Devonshire, which all of those will fill in. Chatsworth Street as well as alternates. This, the 210, the westbound side right at about Myrtle Avenue. They're going with a crash with 4 cars. Carpool left lanes are blocked. Man, that's a real busy drive anyway. Then you throw this into the mix. You want to pop on down to the 60 at least, or the 10 freeway, excuse me. That's one way to go. Foothill Boulevard for a little bit as well. We'll watch and keep track of it. You're probably going to need some of those alternates as well. We'll keep our eyes on all these things. I'll send it back to you guys.
Former President Trump is lashing out at prosecutors who filed 37 criminal charges against him in connection with the classified documents seized from his estate. Trump pleaded not guilty to all charges in a federal court in Miami yesterday after he was arrested and fingerprinted. KTLA's Eric Spillman in the newsroom with more. Eric, good morning.
Morning, Frank. Today is Donald Trump's 77th birthday, and although he faces real legal troubles in a real courtroom, he's most concerned about the court of public opinion. Last night at his golf club in New Jersey, he was on the attack.
Whatever documents the president decides to take with him, he has the right to do so. It's an absolute right. This is the law. They ought to drop this case immediately because they're destroying the country.
Earlier in the day in Miami, with crowds of his supporters outside, Trump's motorcade entered a federal courthouse, and inside, Trump had to answer to a grand jury indictment accusing him of hoarding classified documents and refusing government demands to give them back. He sat with his arms crossed. His personal valet, Walt Nata, who's accused of moving boxes of secret papers at Mar-a-Lago and then lying about it to the FBI, was also in court. Trump's lawyer entered a not guilty plea on his behalf, and then the former president signed conditions of his release. He was ordered not to discuss the case with Nata or with any other potential witness. The hearing lasted 50 minutes, and then Trump was on the move again. As his convoy left the court building, a protester wearing a jailhouse uniform tried to jump in front of his motorcade. Secret Service agents threw him to the ground. And then, before leaving town, Trump made a campaign stop.
Food for everyone. Food for everyone.
At a Cuban restaurant in Little Havana, he greeted supporters who sang happy birthday to him. His strategy for fighting the charges he faces, which carry prison time if he's convicted, is simple: to claim that the